Testing 1, 2. Hey Zed, I'm checking out my new tablet to see if it works. I want to try to start using it instead of my phone so much. Hey Charles, hey Marilyn, thank you. This is a Samsung Galaxy some kind of tablet. I can't remember the name. I just bought it here I bought it last week. I want to start using it instead of my phone if possible. I still like my phone's clarity better. It's a bit windy today, but this is the only good warm day we're going to have for a while. We're going to start getting colder. It's not 1020 like I'd like it to be, but you know, can't have everything, I guess. I hope y'all are having a good Sunday afternoon. I'm not used to having a tablet. I'm used to doing either. Most everything I do is on my phone. Yeah, it's going to get cold here too, Charles. A week from Monday, we're having our Christmas parade, and the high is only supposed to be 31, so I'm trying to decide whether I want to go streaming or not. I had an iPhone, which it was all right, but I kind of lean towards Samsung products. I'm the same way, Zed. Videos I make and put music to and all, I do everything on my phone. Probably should. Let me go. Y'all hang it tight. I'm gonna go get my microphone and see if it'll hook up to this. I have an external mic I use for like when I do the live streams in the bar. So I'm gonna go get it and try it with this. Hold on a minute. gonna see how this will work. Maybe it'll work, I hope. Uh-oh, did we go off air? Okay. It has the microphone on it now. I think it's better. I have a gimbal too that I use when I do the walking streams. After a year, I'm still learning it. Thank you, Marilyn. I had a Motorola Moto G before this phone. This one is that I've been using is a Samsung A15. Actually, a gimbal, I don't know if many of you may not know what it is. A gimbal is something you hook your phone to that it kind of keeps it balanced. Like if you're walking, it doesn't shake that much. Also, you can use a gimbal as a tripod. I'm just still not good at using one that well. I am hearing an echo for some reason, though. I don't know why. Yeah, look. I have what's called the OM5, I think it's called, gimbal. It's one of your older models, but it works pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to be up for maybe about 10-15 more minutes. I mainly just wanted to check the clarity of the picture and the sound. Yeah, many of your live streamers that walk Maryland, they use a gimbal. And some people can walk and they got a steady walk and they don't bounce, but I tried a lot of streams beforehand without one and it shakes and bounces and okay, with what I have, what I'm using right now is actually a tripod. Yeah, it's stationary. It don't move. I'm not moving. I have about almost every kind of cheap device for streaming that there is. But I always use a tripod, like if I'm going to be stationary and streaming something, like when I go to the bar and stream, I have a little tripod that goes on my, it sits on the table. This in here will extend up to like, I think it's 72 inches tall off the ground. I'm on the balcony on our at our apartment. That building right there to the right is my foot doctor. The yellow building down there used to be my physical therapy. If you go down that street that's in front of them across the highway, there's Walmart. Yeah, this goes clear all the way up there. We live in apartments. There's two houses here that were converted years ago into apartments. Has four one-bedroom apartments, and the other one has two two-bedroom apartments. It's a nice neighborhood. It's quiet here. No, not a whole lot of trouble. I kind of wish that fence wasn't there because it'd be easier for me to go to my foot doctor. And on the other side of the foot doctor, you have Dollar Tree. There's a Aaron sells furniture place. No, Charles, I have to drive clear around the block to get to it. Hey, Dutch, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, neighborhood watch. Truthfully, I mean, like I said, this neighborhood is very quiet. We're kind of like a housing development, sorta. It's called Ozark Meadows, but it's like I said, it's quiet. It's nice. We're doing okay. He's in there was watching the Kansas City Panthers game. Like I said, I got this tablet last week, and this is the only good day for me to test it. So I wanted to test the sound and everything and the quality. I'm still kind of leery of taking it to Buckets because I like the quality of my phone and all. I'm listening to me on my phone, and it's not quite the sound I want. So I don't know quite how it's going to sound for music streaming. Hey Zed, it's Sunday. You ain't supposed to work on Sunday. I'll I'll probably get brave enough one night to go to Buckets and start out with it to see how it works. To see how it works. If it doesn't sound good, I'll just stop it and go on my phone. Alright, thank you, Zed. Dang, Charles. I don't want to be in that hood. During the early spring and at late summer, we have a beautiful sunrise that comes over that mountain back there. It's really, really pretty. Now during the summer, I can't sit out here until the sun goes on the other side of the apartment because it gets hot as hell out here on this balcony. But any other time, it's nice just to sit out here. Really, there's not much traffic, not much to look at, but you know, it's still nice. It's nice to come out here like after supper or in the evening and have you a good cup of coffee. And I usually have some music going, and it's just a nice, enjoyable evening out here. Oh, I'm sure they'll miss you, Dutch, for Christmas. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna go to our favorite restaurant, Jamie's, for Christmas. I mean, well, probably Christmas too, but Thanksgiving they have a big old buffet like thing, and really, for the two of us, it's more economical and easier just to go there and eat. And they really have good food. Well, I still hope you have a wonderful holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm sure y'all can. Whoa, windy. I'm sure y'all can like do a video chat or something. It gets. I mean, it's windy out here. I had a flower pot that just rolled. Oh. Well, Zed, I'm sure Mousy and Bob will enjoy the turkey and the Thanksgiving and all that, you know. Well, that's cool, Marilyn. That's great. You can be right close to your daughter. I'm like I said, I'm still torn about going to the Chris. I was thinking about using this at the Christmas parade, but it's gonna be 31 for the high. It, the Christmas parade's Monday at 7 p.m. The high that day is 31, and the low's gonna be 21. So whew, it's gonna be cold. Now, some of y'all that was with me last year, it got cold. It was 36. So, and I got cold, but I wasn't really as prepared as what I think I can be this year. I'll remember to take me a blanket to cover up. But you know, the Christmas parade really is the last official outside event for the year, and I really kind of hate missing it. Although I don't like their theme, they have a Hawaiian theme this year. Now, if these kids are going to dress up in Hawaiian and grass skirts and all that, that's going to be freaking cold. Maryland, we really are lucky. I mean, we're not a big town. We're a small town. I don't even know what the population is, but they do have a lot of events here, which surprises me too. There's always something going on. I haven't done got to go and do everything I wanted to in Branson this year like I wanted, but you know, the old body gets slower and you move slower, you can't go as much. So most likely during the winter, what I'll end up doing, buckets, let me show you, you see where I'm at. Well, if you look, well, you can't see, but right straight through there, through them trees, right over towards, on the other side of that gray building across the highway, that's Buckets. Buckets is like 5 minutes for me. So that's why I go there. Yeah, the kids are tough, and they do, you know, I guess they do kind of bundle up good. Well, Zed, if you got a car, don't you live near town? Do they have things in the town close to where you live? I remember back in the days living out in the boonies. Although I did like living out in the sticks. Thank you. Well, let me tell you what. There are a lot of dang on skunks. When a little over a week ago, when I was driving Z, he was supposed to have the heart catheter, and that's another story. But to where we went is like about an hour and 15 minutes from here. And I kid you not, on the way to there, we seen and smelled 5 skunks. 5. All within maybe, I would say, a 20-mile stretch. An hour each way in the middle of Nashville and Chattanooga. That is a bit of distance. But, oh God, the smell was horrible. I couldn't believe how many and we actually, and believe it or not, I didn't know this, but we have armadillos here in Arkansas. I seen an armadillo. And also, when I first come here, I was going to Walmart, and I seen this crazy looking little bird running around in the parking lot. And I had said something to one of the employees in there, and they said that was a roadrunner. So there's actually roadrunners here too that I didn't know about. And CZ used to work at this Walmart over here, and he said there had been one hanging out there for years. Probably not the same one, but you know there are road runners here, which I thought was cool as hell. Yeah, it's snowbird season in Arizona and Florida right now. If I could figure out how to make this 1020 on the picture, I think I would be pretty good. I know for the most part, Arizona is a dry heat, but you, you get over 100. I just couldn't do it. You know, Dutch. I always thought that too. I mean, especially Arizona. But I googled it and what the bird looked like, and it was the same one I seen in the parking lot over here. So, kind of flipped me out. I just don't think I could do the heat, even if it's low humidity in Arizona. I've lived in South Carolina, which has a lot of humidity. Here, we're about along the same line of going across the United States, but to me, the humidity here is not as bad as South Carolina. I've lived at the beach before. Now I'm living kind of in the mountains, and I've lived in between. And I think about all the places I've lived, I do like Arkansas the best. Because there is some beautiful country here. Y'all still having a lot of water issues out there, Dutch? I mean, drought. Did the lake, was it Lake Mead? Is that what it is? Did it ever get any more water, or are you still having water restrictions, or what's going on out there? We were in a bad drought till that rain we had here, what, about a month ago or something like that. Had all that flooding, that sure took care of our drought. I can't believe how much it rained, and I mean, it was weird. But I've looked into the history. If you look in, search YouTube, you can look for Harrison flood of 1961, and it'll show you it flooded big time. That was before we had the lake out here and the fjord, and it flooded downtown bad. But it's interesting to see how much water it happened. I mean, y'all see me on the square, and that was totally flooded. My daughter lives in Halls, Tennessee. Have you ever heard of that, Zed? I think Californians are moving because they don't want to fall off in the ocean. But no, seriously, they've had some really bad wildfires out there. That's another place I wouldn't care to live. Halls, Tennessee. Halls. It's on the west side of Tennessee, up near the top left corner, I believe. She lives kind of up there in the mountains. Oregon looks pretty nice too. I know it gets cold up there. one of my mods and dear friend Hank lives up there in Oregon too. Now, they were originally calling for us to get a little bit of rain snow mix the 30th. I don't know. I haven't looked today to see if it's still in the forecast. I don't want snow. It is that. It's a very, very small place. Oh, my microphone's beating against the... Got to figure out something to do with this. Yeah. You can come and do my dishes if you want. It's starting to get a little nippy here. Let's see if I can do the weather. I guess bot's working today. Hi, Tanya. Yeah, 70. This is our last warm day for a long time. You a little bit nippy too, Charles. Oh, look at Dutch. He's got the good weather, y'all. 76 and 12%. Woo! We have some pretty clouds today. It's not really that bad here. The wind makes it a little bit nippy. So, honest input now, guys. I need it honestly. So is the picture quality pretty decent? Yeah, we have been known to get tornadoes here, I don't know, maybe a month or so ago, Maryland. We had a tornado touch down about 10 miles from here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I guess my next two tests then that'll make me totally happy with this thing is to test it on a live band. Yeah, what was it? I guess it was last month. That's when we had all the rain and flooding. I mean, Arkansas is known to get some tornadoes. I don't think it'll work underwater. And I definitely don't want no earthquake. I think it was you that was talking about a GoPro. I had one years ago, but I guess I didn't get the right kind because supposedly you could hook it up and use it to live stream with, and it wouldn't do it, and I was too scared to put it underwater to test. This is my friend TJ's channel. He's live now. He uses a GoPro in one of his aquariums. He has coral. He raises coral, but he's live right now, and he uses the GoPro, and it has beautiful pictures. So if y'all want, go over and tell him Shandy sent you, and don't be mean now. I just don't know if I could handle earthquakes or not. Yeah, it's TJ sometimes shows old movies. He shows some really cool stuff over there. I've known TJ probably, I guess, about 5 years, maybe 6. Z was born in New Jersey, Salem, New Jersey. Okay, Dutch, you take care, and you have a great Thanksgiving as well, and a great day. Thank you for coming by. See, I don't stream out here much because there's nothing that goes on. All you can do is look at a mountain, and occasional car comes up through there. But I have done a test stream with this of my bird feeders from inside, so I may start streaming my bird feeders again. Yeah, I've got some. I used to stream them all the time. I just I try to do different things. I try to find different things that people will like. You know, I guess it just depends on the day. That's why I do so many different things. Now mostly it hangs around at my bird feeders and squirrels, but you know, they're kind of fun to watch too. During the early spring up until late summer, we have these birds called grackles, which they're in the crow family. And they scare off all my little birds, which there's nothing I can do about it, but I can't stand the birds. They're big bullies, but they're gone for the year, so I may start streaming them again. I love my squirrels now. I mean, really, they hog the feed, but they're kind of cool to watch. I don't know. When when I let my feeders get low, or I let them run out of food, the squirrels will come there and look in the window like, "Hey, where's food? Where's dinner?" You know. But oh yeah, grackles. I can't. You know, Maryland, they're awful. He's got Zed. He's got like three. I think three big aquariums. And like I said, he raises coral. If you look on his channel, uh, you can see he does videos of some of them. I'm sure. Did y'all go say hello? Right now it's 3:10 p.m. TJ lives in Virginia. Okay, cool. TJ's, like I said, he's a good guy. I've known him. I know at least 5 years. And like I said, he's a good kid. Yeah, we're 2 hours ahead of you. But he plays some good music. Like I said, he plays some really old movies. Sometimes the old black and whites, and they're really cool. Yeah, it won't be long before it's sunset. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to end this. I just wanted to mainly do a test to see how it would sound and how the picture would look. I appreciate y'all coming hanging out with me, and I appreciate all your input. Like I said, to me, if something doesn't look or sound good, I would appreciate your honesty, because if it's something wrong, I need to fix it. But anyway, thank y'all. Have a good day. Take care, and we'll see you next time.